On 11th February 2025, the Minister of Education and Sports, Honorable Janet Kataha Museveni, released UCE results comprising of the unique nature of the newly competence-based curriculum. However, the results came with many queries about the grading system and selection approach. In an exclusive interview with the examination body's PRO, Jennifer Kalule, at the UNEB offices in Chambogo, she gave a better understanding of the new grading system.
There's been a concern about having a wide range of people falling into result one. And I think that's where people are finding lots of problems. How come people have been getting 8 in base 8 and those who have just 1D, still you're getting into result 1? That is why, and that's the whole spirit behind the new curriculum. We are promoting these competencies. We are promoting practical skills alongside the content development, alongside the content, alongside the material that you've acquired, the knowledge and skills. So it's a combination of knowledge and skills. And for as long as you are able to prove that you are able to do X, Y, Z, even if it's just in one subject, we still think you are competent and should be supported to go to another level.
She explained what the new curriculum entails and asserted that it is meant to bring out the strengths of individual students, citing their capacity in different areas.
Because Jennifer got 9 in mathematics or 9 in English, it does not mean I am incompetent in all the other things. I could have got 9 in mathematics, but I'm able to speak. I can speak my Uganda and express myself. I can be a good mobilizer. I can do good agriculture. I have good agriculture skills. So all those things, that is where we recognize that nobody is going to fail. Nobody fails, but we establish where their competencies. And then after this kind of grading, then they are able to use this to go ahead and identify a combination which is in line with their own passions, in line with the competencies that they are having, in line with the career path.
She went on to explain the project assessment framework that the schools have been using alongside the computation of scores that the technical team used while grading for the UCE results.
Developed what we call a project assessments framework. Now the project assessment, in Senior 1 and Senior 2, the learners are doing joint projects in groups, basically to help them get to the concept of working on a project, getting a title, and then justification, objectives. They're working on it as a group. In Senior 3 and Senior 4, every learner now we expect to have gained enough experience, and now you're doing your individual project. So the technical team sits on and then agrees and does it technically according to the guidelines, international standards. So right now, it's not something that I actually have access to. I don't really have that kind of information. But what I know is that at the end of the day, when the Minister of Education is going to be doing the allocation to who is going to go to which school, there's going to be some level of, there's going to be an attachment of what score is attached to letter A or letter A, letter B, letter C, so they can be able to guide.
On the other hand, despite the success of the majority of students who excelled across the country, there was a number that did not manage to obtain the required grades and were encouraged to redo their exams.
We have a category of learners who were under result 2, who do not qualify to go to the next level, but attain something or the same. There are 2 options. They could choose to branch and be able to go to another level. However, they could also choose to repeat. If they choose to repeat, you do not have to go back to, you just repeat like any other ordinary repeater in Senior 4. Reason being, we have the continuous assessment scores for these learners for Senior 3. So now they just need to join to repeat in Senior 4 and then continue with the other Senior 4 candidates.
As for those who did the transitional examinations and did not manage to excel, she stated that there are no plans catered for them yet since it was a one-off exam. Kalule also appealed to schools to give learners who averagely performed an opportunity to be able to develop their various competences.
Majority of them did pass. However, we still have a few of them who did not qualify to get a certificate or who did not pass. And unfortunately, it was a one-off examination. So unless we get otherwise alternative instructions, as of now, right now, we do not have it in plan to have another examination for them because we clearly said it was a one-off, and we do not have the option of giving them another alternative, or maybe the option of repeating. if possible, if somebody can join at I think those ones now we need to join at senior 3 level or something like that. They can't join at senior 4 because we do not have continuous assessment scores. Because under the new curriculum, we need to have your scores for school-based assessment for at least 2 consecutive years. That means if they really must join with the new curriculum learners, they have to join at senior 3 level. So I want to appeal to the schools, please, let's try and give the learners an opportunity. Let's try and give the new curriculum an opportunity to flourish even at UCE level by giving the learners an opportunity to flourish with their skills, with their competencies, even if they do not have the A's that we are thinking about or the B's, because we are saying they are all good enough.